What's up, adult leaders? Just wanting to check in and kind of give you an update for everything we got coming up. Just as a reminder, e-groups are going so incredibly well. We've had students bring in friends. Something that's been really unique that's come out of this is not only are these students beginning to be more intentional with their non-church friends and lost friends from the e-groups, but now they're beginning to notice their church friends who haven't come in a long time. And so we've seen a resurgence in that. And so God be praised that our students are beginning to think in evangelistic terms. So to kind of encourage you in your small groups and interactions in the hallways and some stuff like that, encourage them if you've seen them bring a friend. So I've seen a few of our students do that. Luke Adams has done that. Grace Wee has done that. Hogan McSwain has done that. Many others. So if you would, just kind of encourage them if you've seen them do that, and then talk to them about sharing their faith, what that looks like, especially if you're an e-group, small group leader. Talk to them about actually sharing Jesus, not just inviting church or something like that. So that's really good, really exciting stuff. Something else I want to talk to you about is Mission Jacks One Day, March 17th, 8 to 1. This is, I'm not going to say all hands on deck because we've got enough of those events, and this would not be like a tier 1 event where you guys have committed to this or anything, but it's going to be a really amazing opportunity. So what we're asking is we're going to have various locations throughout Fruit Cove area to do ministry and missions as families. So say one of them is Paige Unclefer's house. They live in a cul-de-sac. We're going to have a cul-de-sac party or a block party if you've ever done that, where we'll have, I'm bringing in some of the inflatables. We're going to have food and things like that. And then it's an opportunity for you to be there interacting with students and their families. That location has specifically been set up for students to minister to students and for their families to interact, so dads can interact with other dads and things like that. We can talk to them about our church, talk to them about missions and everything that we've got coming on in our calendar and things like that, summer opportunities. Great opportunity for you to be there and just mix it up. Some of you I've asked to kind of join in at sites. That is really critical. We're going to talk more about that. But Mission Jacks One Day, 8 to 1. We're going to start with a registration at 8, so that means I would need you here at about 7:30. Okay? So 8 a.m. we'll start registrations. That'll go to about 8:30, and breakfast is all kind of tied into that. And it's like, here's your Pop-Tart and a thing of coffee or something like that, right, for families. And then 8:30 to 9 be kind of like a welcome, good morning orientation, maybe a little bit of worship tied in there. Then from 9 to about 9:30, 9:45, somewhere in there, will be an evangelism training, and we'll break families up based upon what destination they want to go to. So kind of like when we do Mission Jacks in the morning, they'll go to an evangelism training, and we'll have different leaders. Some of those will be you, talking about how do we share Jesus on this site. So it'll be like a crash course in evangelism, and we're going to give them a few different evangelism communication tools like 3 circles, share Jesus without fear, Romans Road, stuff like that. Then we'll send them out. We want them to be on site at 10 to 1 is the site time, and that's what we're going to market to the families in the area. Now, the 17th is the day, but the 16th, students are off school, because I guess it's St. Patrick's Day. Anyways, it's a teacher planning day, so students are going to be available. I'm going to be rounding up students for that day to go out and maybe canvas communities, things like that, especially in the Durbin Crossing community, where we're wanting to have a pre-K to kindergarten age backyard Bible club. On the Wednesday before that, we will hand out like these little flyer tickets where they can go and share those at school and invite their friends to the block party. And specifically, think this in mind. If you live in the JCP, you might want to go to the JCP. If you live in Durbin Crossing, you might want to go to Durbin Crossing. You don't have to, but that way your families who are part of our church or not part of our church can see us being Christ in our community, because then you can have long-term long-term interaction with those families because they know you're Christian. So when crisis hits or when they need advice or something like that, they know that you're someone they can go to in their community. So that's what I got. You guys are amazing. This Sunday is Accelerate training. Just continue to pray for that for our 8th grade students. And next Sunday, so that's March 11th, will be our next leader training day. So that'll be 6 p.m. Sunday night. Look forward to seeing you guys there, praying for you. You are all my heroes. And I look forward to seeing you guys Wednesday and this Sunday. Bye.